Hello, hello, hello. Right, let's just get this up. Right, there it is there. Okay. Is that everything there? I think so. Hello. Yay! Hey, Tammy. Right, let me just get this up. Just need to drop the links in. Hello, everyone. I will be back with the chat in a minute. I think I've just you've got to change the orientation if you're on your phone. Click go live, and then it tells you to move it. But it's an order. You've got to get it in, and if you mess it up, that's it, and they don't let you go back into your live. So I'm going to leave the first one up because that's linked to the email. So at least people, if they come and watch later, they'll see it. They'll see that I had a technical glitch, and then they will find it. So there will be two on there, but I'd rather keep it like that. Just whilst we're sending all of that out, because I know they're going to probably be like putting their hands in their head in head office now. Right. But I like to make it a little bit fun. There's 62 of you here, so you found it. So thank you, everyone. Right, this is the supplies, or new collection, I should put actually. New collection. And I'm just going to share it onto my page as well. Right, that comes up. See, everything works really well when you do it. Right, pin, that should all be coming up. Let's just come back out of that one, and then we can just a little bit of housekeeping. Hi everyone, literally just getting started. There we go. I have to change the thumbnail as well. Right, should be getting the chat up. Right, that's all good. And then I'm just going to share this to, again, my Facebook, just so that we're on the right one and people join the right live. Okay. Right, is that coming up? Yes. Right, I think post. Hi. Yay, it's launch day. And I mess it up. Hi everyone, there's so many of you here. Thank you for joining. Right, that is up. So I'll put that down now. So today is Celebrate Summer launch. So it's a mini, what I would class as a mini collection. Although lots of you are like this, but going forward we are going to do more, still kind of with that, but there's going to be more new mechanisms. But we have brought back one that was very popular, and I've also brought back I've brought back the large sentiments and then the 4 brand new products. So this is all of the new collection here. I know I need to flip it. It will be the right way in a minute. I'm just holding it up for a minute. It wouldn't be a surprise if I wasn't. But this is all the new stuff here. So we've got the 2 older products are the Big Word original big sentiments, which lots of you love, and the Showstoppers 3 winged pop-up card, which was really, really popular. So I brought it back, and I should have counted what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ways of using it. So there's probably about 5 that are brand new ways to use the set from ways that we've shown it in the past. So if you've just got it, then you're going to have all the old inspo plus this new inspo, and then for anybody who's already got it, hopefully this will just give you more inspiration. Hey everybody. Right, we've got a really nice number in. Hi, wow, thank you so much everyone. Right, I'm going to, now I know I can flip the camera, that's one thing it does let you do. It just doesn't let you change the orientation. So let's just flip us around. I'm just going to pop you in here, and I'm going to just zoom in. Let me just grab again. Do you know what though? I kind of like that I'm like this. I like that I'm not all techie. There you go, I'm on my little footstool, and I'm just going to zoom you in. I think this is more authentic. Hey, I've got this far. We're 5 years in now, guys, so If you didn't like the way I was, I'm sure you wouldn't be here. There we go. Look at that. Nice smooth transition. I am very human. Yeah, I am, Tez. Hi, everyone. Right, I can see all the chat now. I've got all my lovely cards here. Again, big thank you to Gemma. Sorry, I've probably missed loads of you in the chat. Is Gemma here? Excuse me, I've got some water. I've got a fresh coffee as well. So, I love you anyway. I got the die set, so shall order the mini collection. Yeah, see, it's great if you've already got it. Yeah, hello. Yeah, a few little, as always, little technical hiccup at the start, but we're here. It's all good. I like it this way with you. You make my day. Oh, Pam, thank you. You're so sweet. Sam already brought. Love this collection. Thank you. Yeah, it is. Again, it's. I've been very, very nervous this week. Obviously, a new website. Not everybody's going to know. There's still going to be, you know, people that won't look today and probably saw Craft Stasher closing and that's it, kind of unsubscribed and disappeared to never kind of see what we were doing. So yeah, it's nerving. It's nerve-wracking, but it's doing well. So again, huge thank you to everybody who is still with us, still here. You know, there are teething problems. There are going to be little bits you're not going to like and tweaks that we need to make, but I'm here. You can tell me what you think. I don't take it to heart. It's just a process. So thank you for being here. And I hope you enjoy this new collection. Can't wait to show you some nice new demos. Oh, thank you, everyone. Hey, Simone. Hi, Sam. I wanted the mini collection of Showstopper 3 dice. It isn't available to buy. Everything's all available separately. It's all individual. If you just go over to Craft World and just put in Celebrate Summer, everything's there. Bundles, all individual. We've got a bundle for the mini collection. We've got a bundle for the full collection. All the individual items are there. Plus, you get to enjoy my code, which is Celebrate10. I'm going to pop that in the chat now. I'm under Mixed Up Craft on here so I can watch it. But if you add Celebrate10, this has all been shared across my socials, you'll get an additional 10%. So it's kind of like VIP, although we're not saying VIP because we're going to have something completely different. But there you go, Celebrate10. So I can't pin that one, but I'll keep dropping it in. Other people can tell you as well. And that will give you a little bit extra off at the checkout. Linda, I may have just ordered someone. Are you being difficult? So I think she is. It's always there. It was all checked. I was on at 9 with the guys and we were checking it all to make sure it was all correct, and it was. So there are no issues, and we've had nobody have issues checking out apart from Simone and one other person with putting in their address or something. But other than that, it's all been smooth. Oh no, Lilith, see if you can. I don't know how it works with this one because it's new. I used to know with Craft Stash because you still a little bit of time to cancel it. See if you can cancel it. Reorder. Although they hate me for telling you that because if there's a few more of you, there's going to be tons of you. But hopefully you've all seen my code. And I did say, keep an eye out on my socials for a little code. Yes, Simone, at the end of the list, just keep scrolling. Oh, okay. So yeah, hi everybody. Amazing. Thank you, Crafty Lady. So, Celebrate Summer. And it is a really nice kind of bit of weather we're having at the moment as well, because these kind of things, if you're in the UK, you launch a lovely summer collection or some kind of themed collection and the weather's the complete opposite. So it would have been just my luck that we would have had storms and hurricanes and all that kind of stuff. But the majority of the UK is having some really lovely weather at the moment. So yeah, this is it. I've shared quite a few samples, sneak peeks. You would have seen my YouTube video went out if any of you've watched that, and I shared some of the samples there, but we've got them all here as well. So here is all the product. I'll keep those ones to the end. So this is the 4 new items. Okay, so you've got, I'll take this out of the packaging because you do get the glare from my lamps. So this is your Celebrate Summer paper pack, and believe it or not, this is storming. I think we just like those simple background, papers, because this will work with everything. So although it says Celebrate Summer, you've got the grass background and the wood grain, which I think are really good for like masculine makes, sports theme cards, nice little scene builders. Then you got your gingham, which is, I guess, a bit more seasonal in a sense. But I think, you know, certainly this kind of colour would look good for autumn cards as well, and Halloween, things like that. You could certainly use these with my Papercraft Society kit as well. But you've got 8x8 paper pad for each of 6 designs. It's 190 GSM. You can see here those 3 ginghams. You've got the yellow, the pink and the blue, which are really lovely. So, you know, you might not, I think that's the thing as well, if you're not interested in any of the collection but you just love to have new paper pads, these are just great all-round designs. So you've got your 3 gingham ones there, and then you've got that lovely grass background, and you've got the 2 different wood grains there as well. Ignore me, I found it pinned. She found it, there you go. It's not about you today, Simone, it's about me. Oh, thanks, Tez. And there's your 3 different designs there. So again, nice paper pad. I always try and do ones that are, we do the odd kind of real heavily themed ones, but these kind of paper pads always go well, and they will work with most of the old collections as well. So you're not just sitting on it, and use them. You know, I'm always telling you, use your paper pads, because I'll always bring out something else. So that's that one. Then we've got the 2 brand new stamp and die sets. So these are your scene builders. So you've got your cottage garden and your village pub. These work brilliantly together, but also really well on their own. As I thought, this one was leading, only slightly mind, but this one is leading as the popular one of the 2. You've got stamps and dies. So as always, again, if you're familiar, everything that's highlighted in turquoise has a die coordinating with it. And then anything that's just a black and white picture is just a stamped image. So the bushes there are more of like your background, but you can also cut them out, which I'm going to do, or I've already done. You'll see that today. They're too pretty to actually use them. Oh no, Simone. Oh yeah, sickening. Hi Jackie. Oh no, I've already ordered and I didn't know about. Yes, always go to my socials, because there's always a little secret there. And I did say last night with my post to look back at my posts, to check out my post today for the code. And I did share it on Instagram as well, so I'm not sure where you might have seen. Where am I? Where did I just see? I want to recreate the card to your right. Well, you'll see all these in a minute. So yeah, so you've got your like barbecue, you've got your swing, tree, little bistro sets, drinks, balloons, presents. And then this one here, you've got, I love the hands. I think that's what's doing it for people, the hands. And a lot of people have said they really like this image as well. But you've got just the nice big hand images there with the wine glass and the pint. Then you've got your sign, which is plain. So you can add your own little messages there. We've got a couple of pubs nearby that always put like a funny like quote of the day, and they're just always quite comical. So you can put anything you want in there. I'm actually going to add the age of my dad, because it's his birthday next month, and I think the card I'm going to make today will be for him. And then I just wanted something a bit fun, and it says the Crafter's Arms. It's perfect. It just works really well. But you can also mask that off so you have a completely plain sign, and then again you can add whatever you want into it. Then I wanted something that could work for not just a pub. So this is just a nice little cottage, which works as a little pub cottage, but also a new home, just a nice building that you can use as well. And you got your drinks, like I said, you got your picnic bench, pub bench there, you got your barrel, some more drinks, and then yeah, the pint there as well. And then this one, like I said, oh, you got the bunting as well. I forgot to mention that one, which is quite sweet. Yay, Louise has just placed her order. Do you think they're stock the big words set? Yeah, it's in there. It's there. It's all there. Everything is there. It's all brand new. Well, reordered those are, but it's all there. And then the garden party sentiments. So you've got relax, it's your birthday, happy retirement, time to enjoy life, garden party, still life in the old dog yet, lazy summer days, treat yourself, cheers, last orders for the birthday, and then you've got boy and girl. These also coordinate with the big words, because you've got hip hip and then the hooray, which is here, and then you've got happy birthday, the drinks are on me. And then here it is. So this is the 2 restocked items which are on site. So you've got all the sentiments. This is the very first one. We've put into production the 4th one, and I've just done a 5th one. So, you know, if you've been collecting these, you are going to have just loads of really nice big words, and I've made sure that all the big words, there's no duplicates across what will be the 5th set. Eventually I'll probably stop, because we'll probably just be doing random words, but you never know. So we might maybe redo the odd, like, you know, happy birthday and those kind of ones that are, we always need, but otherwise, yeah, you should have something different in each one. I'm going to show it all in a minute, Karen. I'm just going through the products. We're going to do 2 demos, so you'll see everything being used. I know, just Diana, just got to wait and see. It's 145% tariff. Nobody wants to pay that, and if they do, then you're mad. Thank you, but you're mad. You shouldn't be paying that. It's ridiculous. We're just waiting for it to drop to a level that is reasonable, I guess. But hopefully it won't be too much longer. And if there is product left and it does happen again, I will do a relaunch for the US. So it's just kind of seeing how it goes, and yeah, we just have to go from there. I have ordered mini bundle, extra paper, pad and the gloss, and used your code. Yay! Well done, Louise. So this one here, again, if you've not seen them before, so you got happy birthday. Well, you got the big words are happy, cheers, today, yay, big, love, celebrate, enjoy, and hooray. And then all of these are just examples of what we've put below them. You don't have to have the ones that we've put, but you've got all of them here, and you've got 2 of each. So one is blocked and one is just your plain print. So you've got birthday, and you got kisses, hip hip, your day, here's to the happy couple, you loads, so you've got obviously love you loads, your day, today, it's all about you, is in the air, so you've got love is in the air, it's time to, hugs and congratulations. Again, you'll see they're on nearly every card, and I've tried to make sure, I think after I've done today's samples, every one of these is shown on a sample. And then the Showstoppers 3 sets. This is one of those big plate dies. You will need a large die machine for this one because it does fold down to 5x7. But you've got your main plate there that will cut everything you need. It is similar but different to the trifold Showstopper from the very first collection. So yeah, you know, but you can, so you might be able to recreate some of those styles that I've done here with that set as well, because you might have that one. So have a little look, see what you've got. Yay, the new site to bookmark and now to order. Oh, brilliant. I've ordered, oh, that's, I've done Louise's. Thank you, Simone, appreciate that. Saved me €11. Yeah, it does help towards the postage, doesn't it? Just ordered mini bundle of mechanism, and I cannot find mechanism in cabinet. Celine, you better be careful. Make sure it's not hidden somewhere, and then you get it, and then you realise you've got 2. Where am I? Shipping costs too expensive for the rest of Europe. I know shipping is expensive everywhere, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's just trying to get it and negotiate good prices. Thank you for the extra 10% mini collection plus a couple of MTS bits ordered. Yay. Okay, I do. So you got all your mats and layers in here as well. So you've got your main, get it out. The big ones here when you double it up. So you'll see that on a sample, but then you can also just snip that piece off and it gives you mat and layers for that shape if you just cut it the once. But you've also then got these mats and layers now with all the different ways of using it anyway, and then I've got tutorials going to be uploaded with a lot of these samples as well. So like I said, there will be plenty of inspo and it's all explained how to put it together. Oh, thank you, Maureen. Just checked my stuffed cupboard and I have the mechanism. Just trying to keep up with all your chat. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the samples. So let's show it in, I guess it's most standard way. So this one here. So this is the die. You can see how it cuts it, and you can then, and the winged design you'll see in a minute because Gemma's done a sample for me. But it's this way that it was designed to be displayed. But over time, obviously you start using things more and you think of other ways to use it. So fold it in half and pop it on its side, and you've got a top fold kind of stepper style card. And you can see the wonderful images here, just all of the hands raising a toast, cheers, happy retirement, time to enjoy life. And you can see the lovely wood grain there as well. I just love this card. And I've added glaze, so yeah, a few of you have said you added that to your basket. This is the Dimension Gloss, and you can see it just gives a lovely finish to your cards. Then if you want to double it up and make that showstopper, you've then got something like this. So this is 2 of these cards joined together. So you can see there's one half, okay? And it gives you this brilliant card. I love this. It's just colourful, happy, got the inky background there. I love the balloons just kind of, you know, disappearing into the sky, and you can see the lovely images here from the other set. Just think it's great. The little drinks there, and then you've got the hip hip and the hooray from the big words, and then it's your birthday, which is from the set as well. It's my birthday next month, so Mum treated me. Yay! Hey Sonia, such a long time since I've been on a live. I know. Nice to have you here. God, it has been a long time. Is this you inspired by this one? Oh, thanks, Benita. I made one the other day. Love the fantastic cards you and Gemma have made. Lots of inspiration from you both. Thank you, Maureen. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Gemma here, so I know she's got a lot going on with the house, so she's probably got some works going on there, but she knows I've thanked her anyway. The little barbecue as well, super cute. Yeah, just think it's lovely. So that is just really, you know, 2 good examples of what you can do with that die set. Then if you want to start to create some different looks, you can do this one here. And I've created this concertina style, and I've cut apertures into these areas on the front and created like a little diorama. It's a stepper card or easel stepper card, but you can see there I've got the cottage pub in the background. On the sign there I've put, I think it's time to get lit, and that's from a Christmas stamp set. I thought that worked really well. You can see the bench there with the drinks, the barrel, and then I just had the hands coming out of the apertures, and I thought it worked really well. And then the crafter's arms at the top, and that will all fold down. Obviously I've gone a bit higher with the sign there, but it all folds down like so, or you can pop that behind. We don't tend to decorate the front of the cards for launches because these are samples, so we just have them with all the detail inside. But again, you've got the papers and everything, and if you watch any of my crafting lives through the week, we do all the cards and finish them. So, but yeah, just gives you a nice example. You can see the gingham there that works really well as well, ties in nicely with the colours in the pint glasses there. But yeah, just adding a few extra score lines, and again I've got a tutorial showing you how to do this. It'll be going up soon. Then Gemma's done this version, which is the original winged style, but she's added concertina to all the pieces inside, which I think looks really cool. So you can see that winged effect. So that's when it all folds flat. Make sure I get that in. So that will go into your 5x7 envelope, and then when you open it up, it's pretty straightforward. Standard what they've got to do, but you can see the winged part there. She's used the ditzy embossing folder on the back pieces, and then all that lovely decoration inside. My mat's a little bit warped, so it's just wobbling a bit there, but I think that looks really cool. Gemma's one's ace. Hope there's a torch. She usually does. If you hound her as well, she'll do one. But I loved all the presents that she's just stacked up the side there. So that's a nice idea to do on your tower cards as well. When you've got those tall sides, you could stack all the presents and the balloons together. I think it looks really nice. Hey everyone, can't wait for the tutorial. Watching from Australia. Hey, Karina. Am I saying that? Karanina? Hello. Gemma is also always making nice cards. Love it. I know they're good, aren't they? I cannot wait for this collection to arrive. They're all super, but the male orientated ones are just amazing. Thank you. Hey Shaz. So yeah, that's one example there, and then you can have it just plain, and you can do that one. So she's used the papers there, hip hip hooray, just done some simple stamping. It's quite a quick card with the mats and layers there. And that's in a standard 5x7 without the extra score lines. And then she's done this stepper version. So instead of me adding the concertina, I need to bring that out a bit so it doesn't fall out. There we go. So I've got the concertina there. Gemma's just kept it as it is, but added the same bottom that I've done. And I love the colouring that she's done on the cottage pub there, or the new home, because that's the other thing, that could be a nice new home, and then he's just celebrating. Cheers. You got happy retirement, time to enjoy life. Excuse me. Oh no, my fingers did the walk in. Now I have to. Hey Sarah. Beautiful ideas. Thank you, Gaynor. Hi everyone. Just ordered myself the mechanism and paper pack as I didn't need more stamps. Thank you, Cara. How cute's that? I love the trees, the bunting in the background. It looks really nice. And then she's done a double version with a nice inky background. Do you remember Gemma's Halloween card that she did with that really nice ombre background? Well, she's done this one. It looks like the kind of sunset, you know, after a really hot day. And then you got all the trees, the bushes garden party, all the bunting there, really nice. Love it. And these all fold down. I've got envelopes and gift bag envelopes, so they will fit in there as well. And they're on my mixed up craft channel under envelopes on the playlist. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow. She's also done that one for me. Again, just that same kind of style. So I've got it with that design, and then Gemma's done the little scene there. Really cute. And then I did this one. I done a little reel on Instagram. I just wanted to just show a card just building the scene. So I've done some masking, and I've got separate tutorials, not using this set, but how to do the masking technique. But you do see this in the reel as well. That big sentiment. These are all lifted up on foam, and I did some glaze as well. We'll just bring it up a bit closer there so you can see. Thank you, Jeanette. I'm thinking of using the house as the Griswold's Christmas house. What, and put loads of Christmas lights on it, Deb. That'd be cool. How nice is that? I love the little barbecue. And then one more. Gemma's done this one. It was more about the belly band and just kind of decoration for the front of the card, and also how to use this in a slightly different way again. But you can see that lovely cheers. I love that she's added the glitter to the glass there. Again, bring that up a bit closer so you can see it. That nice. And then inside, like I said, this is more about how to, you know, make this shape card. And then you've got the poem that she's popped inside there. So you can see all that scope now you've got to decorate, but just a nice way to finish that style. So that is this style. So take away, so there you go. You can see how that looks, and then obviously she's put the belly band on it. It's nice, isn't it, Maureen? I think this one is a bit too top heavy because I need to pull it out each time to stick it behind that. There we go. But yeah, so go really cutesy and girly, and yeah, pink. I think that looks really nice. And then swap out the colours and put the pint there, and, you know, cheers, mate. Yeah, I think that's probably why she did it, Carol. Okay, so I'm going to move these now to one side because I need my space to do the demos. So as with all the lives, I have prepped everything because I've done all the colouring, cut everything out. Otherwise, it takes way too long. But like I said, there are tutorials coming with everything. And then the ones that I've done today, because again, these are new ways, different ways to use them again today. So I will do tutorials eventually for these ones as well. But because it's now on YouTube, it will it'll be easy for you to find anyway. So pop all of those nice and safe in there. And I'll show them again at the end for anybody that joins from now on. Love the belly band, so simple but effective. Samples are amazing. I've lost my mojo, haven't crafted in months, but shut the door in my craft room. Oh, ordering is another. I hear that a lot, Louise. Yeah, it definitely is two different hobbies. Thank you, everyone. The chat is going a little bit faster, so I'm just trying to keep up, but thank you, everyone. Okay, so we'll start off first of all using this set. I'm going to be using obviously the main mechanism for both of the demos. I've got two there. I'm going to be using this one, the sentiment, and we're going to focus on this one today. I also have cut the paper, but it'll be to decorate the front as well, but it's all on there. Okay. A couple of other bits as well that I've pulled out that would work quite nicely with these sets if you've got it. If you've got the bookmark and wax seal set, these alphabet stamps are perfect for you to stamp in here and do little messages, or if you've got nice writing, obviously write something. But I'm going to do 67, which is how old my dad will be next month, so I'm going to pop something in there for him. Also these ones and I thought this was good, although it's all of the directions for your kinetic cards, you could have bottoms up, obviously you just add the S to the end, but you could have bottoms up, sway and swing. They're all quite comical words that you could, you know, that work around drinking alcohol. I don't know, you got touch, lift, shake. I just thought it's actually the size of the words, and then just maybe be a bit creative. I just thought that would work quite well for the little signs. And then also the pub sign here, if you've got this Hobbies Galore set, that pub sign you could attach as well to the side of the house. So again, just little bits, and I know there's probably loads more, and you know, as I do my Friday mix and match live, so we're doing next Friday here on this channel. Sorry, no, it won't be. It'll be on the Muckers Assemble channel, which is my dedicated live YouTube channel. Just do a plug for that now, actually. If you're on YouTube and you like live crafting, every Wednesday and Friday I do live crafting, card baking over on Muckers Assemble. And yeah, so this Friday week today, I will use one of these sets and we'll mix it with an old set again and see what we can create. So it's always good fun. Right, let me just have a sip of my drink. I'm going to write using the Cricut and cut to size for inside the sign. Yeah, good idea. My craft supplies are all in boxes, packed ready for when I move house. This as Christmas time. Yeah, it looked cute, wasn't it, as a Christmas card. Really nice. Add in like some poinsettias and Christmas lights. It looked really nice. Placed my order for a few bits, but need to leave for the doctors now. We'll catch up later. Thank you, Eileen. Take care. Will we ever get back to normal so we can buy these beautiful products? I don't know. That's the question. That's the answer. Right, so I've already gone ahead and cut, and then I've inked up this background. I'm going to ink this background on the next card. So I'm going to kind of do them the same but different. So you'll see how I've inked this up really easy, and it was a lazy kind of approach from me, but I love the way it's turned out. So I've got the oxide greens and then blues, but again, I'll give you the colours to those in a minute. Once we engagement for big words, we've got lots of things coming. We've already got 2 more in the being ordered. Sorry, so I missed that. What time? Wednesday's at 2 and Friday's 9 AM. Just so we can kind of get people from all over the world joining. So on a Friday we get a lot of people way over on the East Coast joining. Right, so I've got a bigger card here. You don't have to, this will go in a 5x7, but I've got a C6, so a 6x8 size, and I'm going to sit this inside and turn it into a pop-up. So I'm going to use all these bits here and have elements popping up from them. So I've not done a pop-up with it yet, so rather than mats and layers on each of these sections, you could also do the pop-up that way, because actually, I can't share it on here. I wonder... Let me just check. I'm just going to take this away because I'm going to go into my photo album. But I have done 2 cards for a magazine commission, but I don't have them with me. But let me... yeah, right. Okay. It's only DIY stuff that's on my camera roll anyway. So I made this one, which I haven't been... Obviously, you know, this is going into a magazine commission. So just created that scene again with the balloons. I just love the way that they were all kind of popping up along the top. And then I did this one. So it's that orientation, but I had all the hands, you know, popping out of those parts. And then just done the simple mats and layers. Last orders for the birthday boy. Still life in the old dog yet. And then again, that sign, I think it's time to get lit. And I just had the hands just kind of, you know, in different parts there. But just two more again. Like I said, every single card is slightly different. And I've got a squeaky chair. Okay. All right. This is the perfect time for Eastern Australia, only 8:30 PM. Thank you, Sam. You're welcome, Lynn. Yeah, I think I'm going to do between 10 and 11 for launches going forward. 12:30 is great, but I think this kind of time, it's before maybe people are setting off or are doing more things, and I think launches should be a little bit earlier, to be fair. So just to ask, if I understand the tariff correctly, if the products were made in the UK, you would still have expensive tariff. Well, I don't know. They've just done a deal yesterday or something, haven't they? So I'm not quite sure. To be honest, I'm just as in the dark with you guys with it. I design this and I craft with it and stuff, but I'm not in head office. I work remotely and I don't do anything. I don't pack orders, I don't ship them, I don't do anything like that. So I don't know all of the real details. That's what our teams are for in head office. So they're dealing with it all and watching it every day. Yeah. But I did look at, because we had, I think our stamps when we started were made in the UK, but obviously now everything's sourced because the factory in China give us the best prices for having everything made there. So our stuff is made in China, and that's obviously the issue. Monty is asleep. Okay, so we're going to stick this one in first. all I know is right now, if you order from the US, you will be hit with 145% tariff. So just got to change it. So to stick this one in, I'm going to add my glue all over this section and then again on the back there as well. Just a little glue. I'm using the construction glue because this will make it nice and strong. Okay, and then yeah, grass at the bottom. So just pop it in the card and just kind of move it up to the fold there and just make sure it's in the middle. And then I'll do the other side separately. It's pinned. Website's all pinned there for you. Where can your last launch products be? It's all there. Everything's on that site. Any stock that's remaining is all on Craft World. Looks like a great collection. Thank you, Erica. And then just fold that down and add the glue to the other side. So what ideas have people got with this collection? What are you thinking that you're going to make with it first, those of you that have got it? Or if you've not, but you've got ideas on what you would do with it if you had it, let us know in the chat. I'm sure I'm going to try and do some more folds with it as well. And then just fold that down. Just going to take a little bit off that edge there. Ooh. Just a little bit of the fluff there and just push it up into there, but just make sure the whole card can fold flat. And then whilst that's drying, I've got this piece to go on the top, which is from the paper pad. I've just cut that down just to give it a little bit of a border. For Pops-in-law Father's Day card. Yeah, well, this is going to be my dad's birthday. Well, Father's Day and birthday cards are in the same month for my dad. But I'm going to make this his birthday card and I'm going to stamp his age in the middle. He won't probably like that, but I don't think we really like the ages as we get that old. Unless we get to like the big numbers, then it's like you're proud. I think those ones in between, you're a bit like, yeah, I'm old. I want to do the pub scene for my hobby beginning of June. Nice. Again, just a little border there. I'm thinking I need to win the lotto so I don't have to work in that border. That'd be nice. Which is your live channel? It's called Muckers Assemble. If you literally type that in, you'll see it. In my big word set I hadn't used, I went to make lots up. The word surprise, I have 2 shadows and no word. Drop me a message, Louise. I might have a spare. I'd have to have a look. Drop me a message on, are you on Facebook? If you drop me a message on my Mix Up Craft page, I will have a look. I've got a few other bits that I've got to send out for people. So I'm getting back onto that next week. Again, I had a little bit of a family emergency, so it has thrown me with a few bits. So, and then obviously going into launch and the new website, it's just been a bit manic the last few weeks. So hopefully next week it's now all up and running. I can get back to normal. So I do have a few things to post out. So if you need it. There she is. We've been asking about you, Gemma. Thank you for the wonderful samples, although I've already thanked you. Thank you. And a lot of people have been saying how wonderful they are and hoping you do a tutorial. Okay, so now we've got this all ready. And what I might do is just try to come in a little bit more. Just a little bit. There we go. Just so you can see more of that detail. Yeah, wonderful samples. Lovely. Now I'm going to sit this, let's pop a couple of little things underneath just so I can keep it that way so you can see what I'm doing. So we've got our cute little scene, and then I've already gone ahead and I've stamped and coloured all of these images here. I've got the enjoy, so I'm going to have big sentiment at the top. We're going to have the crafter's arms. We will be going to the pub for my dad's birthday because that's what he likes to do and it's what we all like to do. It's quite a thing, I think, for a lot of people, is going to the pub. Let's go to the pub for a drink. Let's go for a pub meal. Yeah, it is kind of what we do, isn't it? Well, me and a lot of my friends anyway. Oh, everybody giving lots of love there to Gemma, thank you. I'm visiting Dorset to see my nan, who's not a drinker, but whenever I call she's in the village pub, so I'm going to make thanks. Oh, brilliant. Oh, nice. Dorset's lovely. Drive through Dorset to get to Nan's. It's really nice. Lots of lovely villages and stuff. So I've kind of roughly laid this out in my head. I'm going to have this one, might bring it up a bit higher. Oh no, because the bushes are in the other set, so I'm not going to cross over the sets for the demos. I want to keep them, so we'll keep that there. I think that'll look good. So I'm going to add a tiny bit of glue. You could add foam there if you want, but I don't want to add too much dimension, so I'm just going to add a bit of glue in each of the sets. Just pop that one in. Now, anything you stick down, make sure you don't go right down to the fold, otherwise it'll catch. So you just want to lift it up just a little bit, just so it can fold and not catch. So just fold everything you stick down, just fold it and make sure you're happy. Okay. Then I want to have different hands popping out. Maybe I'll have, let's see. I only planned so much. The rest of it I'm doing kind of live with you. Maybe, that might work a bit better. Have that one there. I want to have the picnic kind of table there. I could always add an extra little pop-up for the sign to kind of be there. And I want to have the crafter's arms behind there. So stick that one in. And again, just make sure that's not too tall. Oh, it is. Good job I checked. Bring that down a little bit. Just, oh, am I going to get it? I have to go just a little bit more. Not letting my glue stick down enough. Right, that's fine. Got that in. I want to stamp onto the back. Enjoy, and let's see, what should we have? I'm going to have enjoy the still life of the old dog yet. Because every time he comes and does DIY at my house, he always goes back home. My mum goes, how's it today? And he goes, oh, I am aching. My back is so sore. So I think I'm going to have enjoy your day. Enjoy it's your birthday. So I'll add that underneath. I've already snipped into that. And then down here, I'm going to have still life of the old dog yet. But you could have obviously last orders for the birthday boy. Happy birthday drinks are on me. No, I think I'm going to do that one. He'll like that one. He always likes my cards. That would be me falling in the barrel and not spilt the drink. Ordered the small bundle as I have the dies. Website checked out. Worked fine. Brilliant. I'm glad, Pamela. I just swiped the ink pad over, but I'm going to do it on the next card. So you'll get to see how I did it, because I was being a bit lazy and quick. I thought, right, quickly prep this. And I thought, actually, that looks really nice. So yeah, happy accident. It's the linen texture card it's the back side of it, and you can kind of see some of it coming through, so it just gave the ink a really nice effect. So yeah, we'll have this one down here somewhere, and then that one with it's your birthday at the top. Enjoy it's your birthday. Right, so let's do this one here. In fact, I'm going to put a little bit of foam on the side ones, just because I think that will work quite well. I'm the only one getting a no product in this collection on Card Magic link from the US. I don't know what the Card Magic link is, and if you're in the US, we don't ship to the US at the moment. We've had to pause it because of the tariff issue. So, but the no product in this collection, I just don't know what the card. Are you on for Card Making Magic? I'm a bit confused. Sorry. If anyone can try and help Blue Moon, because I'm a little bit confused what you're searching for. If you just type in on Craft World, so it's craftworld.com, and just type in Celebrate Summer, it will all come up. I'm inspired with that background, going to have a go making it with Bonita after the live. It's fab. Thank you. Yeah, happy accident, as Bob Ross would say. Hey Karen. Kay, Gabby, have you checked the price with the discount code? May save you some towards the postage. So I have that one, or maybe I'll cut, see they look good, one there. I'll have to, I mirrored stamped this one, so you'll see it's the opposite. I just have to colour that down a bit more, unless I hide, no, I might hide that one. Oh, now I'm thinking to have the barrel on the other side and the picnic bench. I should have planned this out a little bit more. Let's, is that going to be able to be removed? I'll put the bench back over that side, that's fine. Yeah, let's swap this out a little bit. Thank you. I know, Sue, so cool, isn't it, when things like that happen? Yeah, they're not shipping to the USA, but it's saying the product company, I don't understand, because that's something different really, isn't it? I can understand it just saying we're not going to ship to your country, but I don't know. But it's just the card magic bit. I didn't know if they were on an old site. Are you on the mixed up? You might be on Craft Stash. This is now launched on Craft World. So if you just literally click on my link there, it will take you to it. I've got a tutorial for mirror stamping, which I direct you to when I've got the video going out for this. I'll direct you to it. So maybe I put that one there actually, and then I can have the smaller drinks in front of it. I just done like rosé, white wine, red wine. And then let's do that one with the other drinks, and then we could have need to get the sentiment up, and then we can fill in, you know, the space with those. I think I might do a separate pop-up, or maybe that could lie down. Actually, that would be nice if I lie that one down and have He Does Love Guinness, have that down there like that with the Still Life in the Old Dog Yet. So let's pop a couple of these on the table. Champagne, again another Guinness, do the glass as well, just do a few actually. I've never mastered mirror stamping, but did purchase a stamp gel plate for practice. That's what I use, the gel plate. I use the Craft Stash gel plate. That one, the bottle, and then the bottle opener, and then I'll put the Guinness on that other side. Tiny little bottle opener there. Just ordered the 4 new products, so we a bit excited as I do. Love launch date. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Hope you enjoy using it all. And then we'll have the Guinness over here. Okay, because this is going to be a lot more like this. Like it. Right, let's do, before I stick that down, I'm going to stamp this sentiment directly onto the card. Probably should have done it before, but it's fine. As long as you make sure you've got no ink anywhere else, you can still do this. So, Still Life in the Old Dog Yet, and just check. Do like those two together. Make sure your ink is nice and juicy. It's all been re-inked because you're inking onto oxide ink, so they will absorb some of the colour, especially if they're still drying. This should be okay. I love this set. Sad I can't get it yet. Yet. We're holding on to that yet, Kay. Like I said, we're just as sad as well. There we go. I do like that saying. Alright, that one, and then I need to stick the Enjoy down. So if I flip, actually let's just do, I love I get to make my actual cards whilst I'm doing an actual launch. Right, Enjoy. It's your birthday there. Kind of like them overlapping, like coming off of that frame. I think it looks quite nice. I struggled with it. I've done that one. Been naughty, ordered the lot. Hee, hubby sat here in total oblivion. I love that, Heather. What are you doing? Nothing. You just carry on. Is this new? No, I've had it for ages. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to stick. I'm just going to stick this in a sec. Let me pop that one there, just because that might move. Again, if you know where you're putting everything before, then stamp it all before you stick everything down, but I am just doing it a little bit backwards, but it's all going to come together. Just make sure that's straight. So I cut this, I always snip into my stamps just to kind of recreate more little sentiments. Again, make sure you've got no ink on your plate, because obviously all of this is touching my images and I don't want it to transfer any ink. Perfect. Oh. Right. I'll do that away in a minute. Okay, now we can add the enjoy. Like so. And then maybe that one could go. Actually, I might snip that off. Let's put you back this way so you can see what I'm doing. Hey Karen, how are you? Let's stamp. What I'm going to do is, if you snip on an angle, like so, you can now have that right on the side of your, see that looks good. It's like they're all coming into the card. We'll pop that one. Right down just above. Like so. And then let's have, yeah, this one over this side. Oh no, let's do, actually no, we'll do that one down there. The Guinness we'll have up here. So again, just snip just up on an angle. Yeah, that looks good. Or should I have the wine? Could be my mum with the red wine. Or the white wine. Can't get my words out. Maybe we'll do the wine. It needs to be more that way. Yeah, that's better. Thank you, Vicky. Hi, everyone. You need a dog on it. Yeah, we'll get Monty in. Actually, I've just had a sample set through, and yeah, without giving anything away. I could have, that one could be that way, or we could have another, maybe that down there. I want to have quite a lot in it because I like, so everyone just cheers in. I've got all my dad's kayaking friends. There's so many of them. When they have parties, they have like these nice big beach parties and stuff. Yeah, that's good. Liking it. Right, let's stamp before I finish that bottom part. I'm on track as well, which is unlike me, but good. I'm glad you came here. That's why I left it up, Karen, because I thought at least people can see that I went wrong, but just find me in the next live. So, because usually I delete them because I always get it wrong. I try not to, Carol. Okay. Like that. So let's do 67. So I'm going to take the let's do, because I also had, where was that other set? with the balloons. Let me just check, because there's another one which I wanted to try. Just remember, I've got to get that one out. Oh no, this one here. If you've got this set, these ones might fit with the little candles on them. Let's see, 6 and 7. Might be a bit big. Oh, it's a shame. Just a little bit too big. I mean, it could overlap. If I fussy cut them. They're quite cute, actually. I do kind of want it as a sign. What do we think? Just trying to show you some other ideas, really. Or I stamp 67 and just put something like, what else could I add to it? Got 67 today. What do we think? Cute. I mean, these do fit into it. These are more, I would say, sized to this sign. Maybe we'll do these. Right. Right, let's try this. So, I'm going to use these ones because they're a little bit more pubby. Make sure they're the right way up. I'm going to stamp one at a time so then I can get them closer together. Like I said, if you've got nice writing, then you could put something funny in this yourself, or print something like someone else said they're going to print it and scale it. Yeah, these are size appropriate. '67, and then I need I can either spell today or got the word today on so many things. Have I got it in the, yeah, I've got it in the set here. Pinch a couple of balloons from the other set and have some balloons behind this as well. There we go. 67 today. Alright. Because I've got some more there. What did I take now? I've got them all taken out. Let's take a couple of balloons. Take a yellow, orange, sorry, and a blue. I've got plenty still for that next card. She says, trying to get it. Right, there we go. I'll pinch a couple of those. Sideways and turns green. I don't know how that happened, that green. I think it's because I hit the background so you could have green screen. Did make me laugh. So I think we'll have, yeah, that one down there. So let's pop some foam on this one. Bring up a little bit there so you can see it. I'll go back. I don't get the 6 upside down as Dad won't be pleased. Oh no, like, yeah, 97. So it's not a bad age either, is it? That's like I said, I think when you get to that age you want people to know, but I think this kind of, I mean, it might just be me, but sometimes people are a bit like, oh yeah, I'm going to be 60 something, and then, you know, it's like Nan's just turned 89 and we're all like, this is amazing. Put that one there. maybe that one on the side there. Just trying to make sure I can fit everything in. Get some more foam. Just throwing everything at it, just so you get as much idea on how to use it. And then this one. Don't forget the Guinness. No, don't forget the Guinness. It's Guinness, or he likes a good pale ale as well. So I've got them all kind of represented. Again, don't get it too close to that fold, otherwise it'll catch. And then could have balloons coming up there. We could have them. This is why I love these balloons. So that's how it looks from the sides. Like you could have them, you know, stuck behind here, all up behind there. I was going to have them behind the sign, but I kind of like maybe one there, and maybe one there. Because they're little, they only need a bit of glue and they will easily attach. Just a little foam just to lift them up. Again, that's all optional. If you don't want to add all the foam, just stick it all down, it'll still look nice. And then I'll add some glaze onto the cards at the end, because then I can let that dry. I quite like the frame, that big white frame around it. Makes it quite a interesting card. Oh, thank you, Karen. I placed an order and the postage was cheaper than the base rate from Crastash. Yippee! Pop that one there. There we go. So that is my dad's birthday card. Enjoy, it's your birthday at the Crafters Arms. You're 67 today, still life in the old dog yet. And that is focusing on the new set, which is this one here, the Village Pub. How cool is that? I love it, Sam. Thank you. I'll just zoom out a little bit just so you can see a bit more. Oh, there we go. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, I'll get photos of the samples and they go up later on. I've got a blog post to go out this evening as well, just for all the people that follow on the blog. But yeah, just how fun these are to just build the scenes. You know, you've got your big images for the front to create that foreground. You've got the smaller images in the background there. But that is very much something we would do as a family. You know, I think hopefully they're going to be able to, what's the word, relate to lots of you. Like I said, but add some gloss to that later. And I just love the big bold sentiments there that pop as well. Oh, I love that. Make a great Father's Day. Yeah, like I said, you could have Happy Father's Day in the little sign. And for those that, you know, you don't want the Crafters Arms, I get it. You can easily mask that off as well, so that you don't have, you know, that inside, and it just be a plain sign. So you could name it your local pub. You know, if you've got one, your parents, friends have got a local that they like to go to, you could easily pop that in there instead. I think he will. I think he's going to really like this one. And then it all sticks out because I didn't check it enough, but that's okay. I can make a bigger envelope for that one. In fact, it'll go in an 8x8 envelope, so I'm not too worried about that. But just check. I should have brought the hand down, had it maybe coming out the side a bit more there, brought that balloon down, and I could still change that if I need to. So just every time you stick something down, just check that it all folds and it stays within the card. But yeah, so that is card or demo number 1, focusing on the Village Pub. Quick interval, if anybody needs snips of the loo, I'm just going to tidy up and then we will start the second demo, which is going to use this set here. Where is it? It's on the other side. Oh, so here. This one. That's the next one. Get this out of the way. Because I've got a very tidy craft room. Very organised. Got lots of things done. Pop these back so I didn't use them in the end. Oh, Maria, I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Karen. I need a coffee, so happy Mother's Day to those who fill that role in any capacity. Oh, was it Mother's Day for other parts of the world today? I didn't even realise because we have already had ours. So yeah, I did not know. Right, keep that one, pop all those away in a bit. So we'll use that again in a moment. Just received to order and they're not shipping to Hong Kong. Oh no, Ben. Oh, I guess maybe it's just going to come later. Oh, that's a shame. You've got anybody that you can go via for the minute? Because again, this might... Oh gosh, that fly. It's because I've got the back door open. Obviously, this is the first launch, so we're just trialling everything again. But there's obviously payment options and destinations. All that will come again with time, just like it did with Craft Stash. So although it's not there now, it doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. So... Yeah, we've got Helen launching. I think Helen launches, or is it Frugal Crafter? We've got a license next week, I think Frugal Crafter, and then we've got Helen later on, I believe. So again, once more things get moving on the site, then I guess they'll start to look into it. Sunday is Mother's Day in Australia. Yeah, give me a thumbs up, guys. Thanks, Karen. Okay, so again, I've already gone and got everything cut, but we're going to do some inking on this one, just to show you how I created that, because I did think it was really cool. And this one, I've added an extra score line and created a different look again. So we're going to have the yay on this one. All of this lovely colour. We're going to create a garden party. And we're going to use these items here. I just don't want to lose those tiny numbers. So again, for anybody just joining, this is the die set that we brought back. So this is the winged Showstopper pop-up card from Showstoppers 3. You get your main plate, you get all your mats and layers. You will need a large die machine for this one because it's 7-inch width. But when you cut it, it will give you this shape here. And then what I've done is on one side, is I've added a score line. So you've already got these scored, you just want to join it up. So just line up that score line, but score right the way down. Okay. And then, so rather than it folding like that, you'll then be able to fold this one back. And now we've got this style card. Completely different again. I think it's brilliant. I love this shape. And if you do two like this and double it up, you've got a whole new Showstopper shape. And I think maybe that could be what we trial. This is that linen card. This isn't my usual smooth, but I wanted to do this, show you that inky effect. See, it works on a linen texture background. I think we'll double this version maybe for next Friday. So you'll have your big centre section. You've got all these sections here to build on. But just literally connecting the two there completely transforms the card. I think it's so cool. And this is why I was enjoying just playing around with this. And I just said to Gemma, just play around with it and see what other things you can come up with. So that's how we get to that stage. Like I said, I am going to do a tutorial on this one separately. Because I think this will be a style that people will enjoy. They've been individual from this morning. I'm not sure why people are struggling to see them. It's clearly an issue because a couple of you have said it. So is it a visual issue or what? Because I know if you just scroll, everything's there. So I don't know if it's, I don't know. Obviously, anything like that, please let us know because we want to make it easy. Most people have been okay with it, but there's been a couple of people where they've not been able to see individual items. So it could be a different link. Maybe you're not going via links and you're just going on yourself. I'm not sure. Right. And then all you got to do is grab your ink pads. You're not even going to do any blending. I did no blending with this at all. So I'm going to have it in this orientation. So flatten it back out again. Make sure you've got that linen or kind of textured side facing you. And then I used mowed lawn with the rustic wilderness for the grass on the bottom. And then I used tumble glass and broken china for the sky. So get your mowed lawn first and just go up as high as you want to have the grass and just swipe it across. And that is literally all I did. And when I tell you I was doing this because I was kind of wanted just a quick background. If you want to go a bit deeper, you can. But look at the cool effect you get on that because it's a linen cardstock. Let me just zoom in a bit closer so you can see. There we go. So you can just see all that detail a bit better. And then just keep, you know, layering it up. So then go in with the darker green. And then go back in again. So no blending brushes. Anyone can do this. Quick background. How cool. Love it. This might be a new thing now. This is now when... Blimmin' fly, go away. I've got a launch, don't you know? Go. Oh, there's two. He's brought his friend. It's the only problem when you have your back door open. I haven't got one of those. I've got one, but I haven't put it on yet. The, you know, the shields that go on the front of the door. Your dad is going to love it. Cheers. Thank you, Erica. Are on page 11. I don't understand all this page stuff. Go away. If you just go onto Craft World, type in Celebrate Summer, and it's all there. I don't get this page 11 scrolling stuff. I'm going to do it now. Right, let me, because I need to know, because again, I want to make sure that you, so if we click, look, I'm going to click on my link here and just see. Oh, is it going to ask me? I don't know what I'm using. Oh, Safari. Right, Craft World. Type in Celebrate Summer. Oh. Because I haven't done my email on that one. Right, summer. Enter. There's everything. There's your 2 bundles and all your individual items. That's it. All there, guys. Oh no. Oh, hang on. Where's me live? Done. Right, there we go. I think, yeah, I think because you're scrolling through products, if you just type in Celebrate Summer, it's there. I think that's what you need to do. Just type in Celebrate Summer or Made to Surprise and it's at the top. So is that okay? Yeah, don't go to page 11, just type it in. Save your fingers. Save scrolling to page 11. And then just do the same with the blue, but I would just clean up any, you know, inks and stuff because you obviously get that all transferring. Yeah, beach scene would look really nice, wouldn't it? Definitely. It'd be a good texture as well for the sand. But again, I'll feed this back, guys, so I'm not, you know, just trying to make it easy for you now, but I'll feed it back and have it, you know, get them looking at it again. And then again, just go over it as heavy as you want. And when you get close to that colour, just kind of kissing it, not getting too close so don't contaminate my ink. But this as well just gives you like clouds without really trying. It's like a nice cloudy, cutesy sky. See, that's a bit more of a juicier ink, so that's covered more. I can just go back in. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I know sometimes people don't like that sound. But yeah, that is how easy it was. So, reverse side of your linen cardstock. That's the side you want, not the smooth side. And it'll give you that effect. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, when it's quick? And then you could spritz it. I'm not going to spritz these ones, believe it or not. Shock horror. But I'm just going to leave these ones. She's still causing trouble. I've loads what I brought it by mistake and now I'll be using it now. Oh, no, I thought, why does Simone you have to go to the last page to see them? sure if she's just, they are there. All right, yeah. Oh yeah, because you said about no, that you couldn't see them. Right, again, if I try and keep you up there, then I know that you're in shot. So go back now to that fold, like this, and start to create the scene. So in the set, you get so much. It's such a cute little set, this one. And I need one of these sentiments. With the tree here, see we've got the swing and you've got the child there if you want, but you can have it on its own. I want to have one image with the tree with the swing because I thought it'd be nice swinging into this section here. But then the rest of the trees I just want as normal. So what I've done is when Sarah designed this is I asked her to do it so that you could easily snip it away without it looking like it was there. So you literally just come down to that branch and snip it off. So now you have a normal tree. That's normal as well, but you know what I mean, without the, you could keep that little bit there as well if you want to use it. You can reverse stamp them as well. You could come from this angle, you just come up to there and then just kind of join. These also look nice if you snip that bottom part off and then bunch them together. They look like little bushes as well, you know, and then you could put, you know, a present or something in front. You just look like you've got bushes. Sarah is wonderful, and I've asked her many times if I can do a page with her face and say how much I love her, but she's like, oh, it's okay, you don't need to. So yeah, she's a little bit shy. She likes to stay in the background, but Sarah brings all of this to life for me. So there are 2 trees, for example, and then you've got the bushes. So I think I'm going to stamp a few in green just so it looks like they're in the background, but then I've got a couple that I have cut out because these are just stamps. They don't have the dies for the bushes, just to create your backgrounds. Over time, Jeanette, I think more of that stuff will come back again, but for now it's just the licensed product and some of the co-branders. But I think again, as it just, you know, finds its feet, we'll get there. Because yeah, there's loads of the cardstock, all that kind of stuff they know I want, and we sell it, so hopefully it will all be there. But how gorgeous does that look? I mean, you could just have a load of trees and then little woodland animals, or just a cute, I just, looking on the screen and that background, how quickly that took to do. You would not think, you'd think that that is, you know, you taking your time to create that background. CCP stuff, no, I think that's all reduced now. I think it's all gone down to like cheap as chips. I don't know future plans for that range, so not entirely sure. Right, let's start sticking this down. Winnie the Pooh land. Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? It's got that look to it, that feel. So just again trim some foam pads. Let's do, I've got a picture of my sentiments as well. So if I have the yay there, and then what did I want to have on this one? Yay garden party, because I'm going to have like the bunting, I just thought would work really well, like little bits in between here. We could have that little bit there. See, we've got the barbecue. I can stamp the little smoke and that on all the balloons. I just want, again, all kind of just covering. But I need to plan, if I have garden party or yay, no, garden party. Will that go in there? If I can get that to fit. It would fit, but that's going to be a bit of a squeeze. What about there? What about coming down around the trees? Something a little bit different. What about that? Because I kind of like that overhanging a little bit. Definitely want that tree here. Hey Deborah. Sam, would you know when the Craft Stash website closes? I think it's, well, about a week ago they said in about 3 weeks. So it is pending soon. Just pop that there. I need to just colour the bottom of the trees green actually to match. So we'll do that one. And then the little swing. Just a little glue just behind the hands and then on the front, and then a little glue on the back side. And then you just want to pop the arms underneath so they're behind, and then she's in front, sat down. That sounds like my mum Maria, she does that. Or my dad sees it come up because he gets alerts when his card's being used. And he's like, oh, I see you brought such and such. Hey, Suze. It didn't show any bundled offers. The bundle is all there, guys. I just don't know why so many people are having different views. If you just click on my link, type in Celebrate Summer, and the bundles and all the individual items are there, and use my code CELEBRATE10, all in capitals, for an extra 10% off. Yeah, you just ordered the mega bundle. Looking forward to playing with it. Thank you, Gaynor. I know, Jeanette, life won't be the same without euphoric pink. I know, we've got it. It's not, that isn't like, we haven't closed the door on that, because I am pushing, and I've got a very good relationship now with our buyer. Not that I didn't before, but we're working a lot more closely together, so I can hound her daily. And I have said all about the cardstock. So it might just be a bit of we might just have a lull for the minute, but I am really, really pushing for it. So just, yeah, be patient, but I'm pretty confident we can get that back, because I thought we nailed that cardstock. I think we had a really good, like, if I genuinely wasn't working for them and, you know, and I was buying, you know, in shopping house, I would be buying that cardstock. So I think it's lovely. So I'm just going to, in fact, I probably won't need to colour that one, because I think I'm going to have the bush there, but these two I'm just going to add a little bit of a darker green. This is the CCP markers, but it kind of matches pretty well with the dark green that's there. Yeah, just doesn't look so right. So yeah, we'll have the barbecue, that can just be behind. We'll have a couple of bushes maybe there, and then down there, and I can put the presents and stuff. So let's stick the yay down, and then I can stamp the garden party. It was, wasn't it, Karen? I really did rate it. I thought it was lovely. I'll have to check it out later. Thank you, Deborah. I am sad my session won't be here anymore, but looking forward to seeing it. And this is the thing, you're part of the very beginning, so we might look back in a year's time and there's just going to be loads on the site again, and we'll be like, gosh, do you remember at the start when, you know? So it's just, yeah, it's one of these things that there's a lot of stuff that did do very well, but we just needed to streamline, bring things back, and we needed to react to the current climate and the situation with, you know, everything right now. But that doesn't mean that it can't ever be that way again. We've done it, we've got a great model, we've got a fantastic team, but we've just, you know, reacted so that we can still carry on and be here, rather than, you know, shutting shop and just saying that's it. We haven't. We've scaled back, and now we can, yeah, see where it goes. Love the card. Yeah, lots of you loving the cardstock. Loving the look of the new Craftware website. Thank you. Yeah, I really love it. Hi, Iced Images. I just realised it's Iced Images. Thank you for joining. I'm hoping we'll be able to purchase the new collections. Fingers crossed. We've mentioned it a few times today, so now just need to get that tariff down a little bit more, and then yeah, hopefully we can. No problem, Carmen. Take care. So yeah, do we like the garden party there? I think that looks quite cute. Got all of that down. Let's stick these bushes down, because then I can build all the presents and start adding all that colour with the balloons and everything. Is it Louise? Iced Images. I always try and say people's names. I'm sure I said your name before, but I forget. I know Prakna is something creations, but I know when she comes out. There's a few more, and I know your real names. It's different on YouTube, because a lot of us have like funny handles or like business names. So what's everyone's plans this weekend? Anyone doing anything nice? Are they going to be crafting? let us know. We like to be nosy around these ways. Right, I'll stick that one down actually as well. I can do all the other side in a minute. That one. I love the little barbecue. I'm going to stamp the little smoky bits as well on it, or the steam. No, it'd be the smoke, wouldn't it? Just have that tucked behind. Again, you could add, I'm going to use the little stencil brush and just add a little bit. I don't want this sticking. Let me just stick it back onto that sheet. I just want to just colour a little bit of the white space there. Just so it's not too white. That's better. I don't see a lot of it anyway, but that one. Right, so we'll stamp the steam and that garden pie. I'm not going to stick the trees down just yet until I've got that lined up. I'll be taking my craft stash with me. I'm flying to Florida. Oh no, who said that? Who said they're flying to Florida? Where's that gone? Lisa. Oh, nice. Whereabouts in Florida? My son has a rugby tournament this weekend and we'll be doing some crafting. Jeanette, you're going to Wales for your dad's 92nd. Oh, have a lovely time celebrating. See, that's a good age. You celebrate that, don't you? It's like you're proud of 92. Tez, you got a new lawnmower being delivered and my off-road one has had enough, so she's going to be out on that. Where am I? I'm going to the allotment tomorrow, spend Sunday preparing everything for them to acquire the flat on Monday. Oh, you got lots to sort out. I'd love to say I was popping down to the Crafters Labs for a pint. I know. Thank you for all joining me today. Like I said, the drinks were on me. Require a flat. Require the flat, not require. Oh, you've wrote the same word again twice, so I think I got what you meant anyway. Right, let's do this bit. Okay, keep that all nice and clean. I don't want to be getting anything on it, so just flatten that all back down again. They're going to be roughly there. Do we have it straight or do we like it kind of wrapping around the side of the trees? I think that looks quite sweet actually. It's just a little bit different. Yeah, because I want them on the grassy part. Yeah, I think that looks good. Something's gone. Why is that glitching? Oh, hang on. There we go. Sorry, I've missed a load of the chat then. It just glitched. It flickered a little bit. Dad doesn't want reminding, but I said tough. It's a privilege. It is. It certainly is. I like a Diet Coke and some pork scratch. Going out with my 4 sisters and 2 cousins for meals and drinks. Sarah, enjoy. That sounds lovely. Movies tomorrow. Oh yeah, what are you watching? All showings are £3 in Hong Kong for movie day. They do annually. I got in early and managed to get VIP class tickets, which are normally. Oh, nice. What are you watching then? Rewire. Why does it keep? Okay. I didn't think it was Rewire, but I kind of got that you were doing things anyway. Disney. Oh, have an amazing time. I'm so jealous. I've not been to Florida Disney. Done many of the other Disneys, but not Florida. I wonder what the food is like at the Crafters Arms. Well, you know, with all of the suggestions from all the crafters that we have, Simone, after our lives, we have an abundance of food on our menu. Something for everyone. I'm going to ignore the dog. You probably heard him shake there, but if I give him any kind of attention, he's going to demand me. And he's been ever so good. So I'm just going to carry on. He hasn't got long and then he's got my attention for the rest of the day. Right, so we've got our garden party stamped. Pop that out. And he can go out because the back door's open. Lynette, when I saw that, I didn't realise it was Ben typing, and I thought it was you, Lynette, and then I saw. So you just answered the question then, so you've got no films this week. Is that because there's nothing that you fancy, or there are no showings? Hello to everybody joining as well. I am, although it probably doesn't feel like it for some, but this is a launch, but I don't want that to go on that. Oh no, that's all flat, that's okay. We are launching my Celebrate Summer collection, and this is the second demo. You'll be able to watch this all back. Let's pop a little bit underneath the trunk there. There we go. Right, so we've got everything laid down, so now we can start adding in all of the presents and the colour. So I think I'm going to snip that off there. Make sure I'm in shot. Late joining card. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, I'll share all the samples again in a minute. We're just finishing off this one and sticking these bits down. And then you'll be able to watch this all back. I came live, an hour and a half ago. So we've already gone through all like the main stuff, but you'll be able to watch it all back again. Okay, right. Yeah, I think I'll have them on that side, or do I want? No, because we've got the tree there. I've got that one there as well. Maybe we do two down here, and then these two over here. Yeah, let's do that. Well, we've got a nice weekend for the next 2 days, although it's saying showers on Sunday, which I'm not happy about because I'm doing my patio. Well, the slabs aren't being delivered until next week, towards the end of next week, but I've got the plate whacker and getting it all prepped. I'm going to be starting it this afternoon because I've started early today, so I can finish early, and we finish early on a Friday anyway, so we're going to make a start on that shortly. Watching the Marvel Thunderbolts, it's the only Western movie out here. I agree about that cardstock. Love the colours and the quality, and it was wasn't it? It just ticked all the boxes. Totally forgot. Oh, don't worry, Kathleen. Thank you for coming in. Lovely to see you. It seems ages since I last did. Oh, hello. Thank you for joining. The Lou launch is marvellous as usual. I can't wait to get it, and I have lots of ideas. I have to go back to work. Have a nice week, Sam. Thank you, Rita. Take care. You've always been such a lovely support. Enjoy your weekend. Halloween must be an absolute scare fest for you. So reply, I can never go to Disney. I'm terrified of anything. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not good. Not good. Right, let's snip this one. I love all the little bunting pieces. A little bit of glue. And even like that little one could probably work on that bit. That's how it's going to be displayed, so let's not waste anything. We'll overhang some of them as well. And just make sure you fold it down when you lift anything up. We've got this one. That's why I like adding things on foam, because you can kind of tuck things behind. So that would look quite cute. Just lift that a little bit. Like that. Yeah, that's sweet. Oh no, clowns, yeah. Well, I get it, but I was never really scared of things like that, clowns. I used to have an old porcelain dolly that used to hang above my bed, and all my friends were like, how on earth do you sleep with that above your bed? But it never bothered me. I think that's why I've always loved horror movies, because I've never been bothered by stuff like that. Funny, isn't it, how something can affect someone, but others aren't even bothered. No, I'm afraid at the minute all of that's gone. That was all part of the closing, Rosina. But I think there are, because that trimmer is, other companies have that trimmer as well, so I'm sure you can get those blades still for it. Pretty sure it's not a you know, an exclusive designed tool from us. I'm pretty sure it's sold by others as well, so you should be able to get it still. Yeah, I do. Do you know what I watched Terrifier 3 the other night, which is just ridiculous. I was laughing, but I watched Teacup, finished that. It was only a little mini series, which was good. There was something else I watched, and I thought, well, do you know what? That was really good. I'll keep saying it. We should have like a little movie club thing, because I'm always recommending stuff. You guys are always recommending things, and then I forget. It will come to me. Right, we've got our little sausages, or our sausage, and our little flipper. What's that called? Little burger flipper. Oh, I need to stamp the little steam. That's it. Yeah, that's another company. They brought it. I think Hunkydory did as well. I know they've got the stamping platform, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. I'm still trying to think of that horror movie. There we go. Sizzling away, and then just have them just kind of sticking behind. I get malpractice, that was mentioned before. Right, now let's add the balloons. I have one here, so they're all just floating around. That one, let's do a yellow one here. I know that's going to come off the side a little bit, but again, these are samples, so I'm not too worried. I can always bring it in if I do end up giving it to somebody. Have that one here. Them all staggered, all different heights, over the top of images. Really cute. Too much concentration. Right, let's do. Do that one there, and then maybe the red one. How many we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 7. Do that one there. I think that's enough. Great happy birthday card. Thank you. Glad you like it. I'm going to bring all the samples in, show you, we'll count how many different ways we've used this die set. Like I said, that's just one way. Just my ways, you know, you guys probably got even more ideas. Stick that over, there we go. I'll keep all of those. I've got a box here with all my bits in it. Need to add to it again. All of this for more cards, but like I said, we'll do a nice double version of this next Friday, because I think that's going to be really nice. So there you have it. That is, just move this out of the way. clear all of the mess. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my juice. Right, let's move some stuff out of the way. So I'm going to bring everything in. We'll go back through all the samples. So for anybody just joining, this is a brand new launch. I'll stand up now. Oh, let me just pop you on charge. Good job, I just caught that because my phone battery's about to go. There we go. Come out a little bit. Right. So these are the 2 cards that I've demoed today. Same backgrounds, but 2 different sets. Same die set, but 2 different styles, different folds, different orientations. And I'll show you all of the other samples in a minute. I've used the Enjoy and the Yay from the new, well, I say new, we've brought them back, but the bold sentiments. And the sentiments are from the new stamp set. They're just such happy cards. They're just really fun. They make you smile. I mean, I love bright colours anyway, but I think with the browns mixed in, they're just really quite pleasing cards. I think they're lovely. Just caught the end, been busy this morning, we'll watch later. Popped on and got the mini bundle. Thank you, Laura. Thanks for popping in. When I pull up the link to the collection, I can't find. Just type in Celebrate Summer in the search and it will all come up. Make sure you use code CELEBRATE10 to get your extra discount as well if you're going to check out. So they're the 2 I've made today, and then all of the other samples, I'm just going to lay them all out. But again, you'll be able to watch this back. So we'll count all the different ways. So I'm going to lay down all the different folds. So we've got this fold or the shape card is using this one here. So we brought this back because it was so popular before, and it's the Showstopper 3 winged pop-up Showstopper die set. And these are what I've done with it so far. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we've got this style. Then we've got the doubled one. So this is 4. It's a big Showstopper. Then we've got this easel stepper. So this will be 5, where we've added the concertina folds to the top there, and then this extra piece. And created that little diorama scene. And we've used Yay, Enjoy, Hooray, Cheers Today. Again, I tried to make sure across all the samples you got to see all the bold words. I think I'm going to have to zoom out a bit more. Oh. And then Gemma did, yeah, I guess it's different but the same in a way. She's not added the concertina, but that with the stepper. This one's a whole new way. This is the winged style with all of the concertinas in the middle. So that's kind of, but we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 folds. 7, because that's the way that we showed it last time. So a couple of years ago when it launched. Put that there, 7. Done the plain one. Oh, and then that one with the belly band that Gemma did. So it was more about the fold, but she's done it in this orientation as like a trifold. But it was more to show you that fold and the belly band, which I thought was really nice. But I know there's more. Like I said, we're going to do a double version of that. So that will be another fold again. So we've definitely got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish. And then next week's 10, just using one set. And then the other samples, we've got this lovely one here, building that scene. That's got the Celebrate. We've got Celebrate, Cheers, Hooray Today, Yay, Enjoy. Hooray there. What ones did we not use then? I thought we used all of them. Let's have a look. Oh, Happy. Happy, Big and Love. All the rest have been used. And then that one as well that Gemma did. They're just lovely cards. Perfect time of the year for them. But the die set is going to work for many, many occasions. And, you know, we said earlier, like this one, with Christmas theme, you know, I think, you know, your works Christmas do and things like that. I think they're going to work perfectly. But yeah, so let me flip the camera back round. I've got Mr. Monks just at my ankles. Here we go. Hi everyone. Anybody who's never seen me before, I'm Sam. Someone's just started to do the mowing the lawn, and let me hold them up this way because I think you get to see. I know it's flipped, but you just get to see all of that style a little bit better. So that one, and then this one I think is better, having it this way you can really see. Look, how lovely is that going to look when that's displayed? Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, thank you. Great launch. Love them all. Thank you. Would you like to come and say hi? Because I can feel you. I can feel you sniffing around. Come here then. Come here. Oh, you're such a good boy. He's just so sweet. He's such a darling dog. And this is Mr. Monts. Mr. Monts. Yeah, you see what's going on? There's lots of people looking at you right now. This is Monty. My gorgeous little dog. So yeah, there it is, guys, all available on the website. So I'll be sharing some more bits today. I've got reels to go out later and over the weekend. I've got the tutorials to go out. The blog post will go out later as well. And I'll have a little look about the searching and things like that and why people are maybe not finding it so easily. But hopefully we will streamline all that a bit more. Look, see? They're saying you're gorgeous. You can be a bit naughty sometimes though, can't you? So enjoy your weekend. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you enjoy the new site and everything. Bear with us for any kind of little teething problems there might be. It will all get, it'll get there. It's just you're here at the start, so it's all going to change and evolve over time. But yeah, remember to use your code Celebrate10 as well, and I'll be sharing that out. It is my exclusive code, so yeah, you're hearing it through me, and yeah, use it if you're going to be shopping. Get that extra discount. It all adds up. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more work, and then I'm going to start work on the patio. Joy. Right, anyway, enjoy. Thank you so much for... Oh, gosh, hang on. I've got to put him down because he knows I'm finishing. Go on then. Have a lovely weekend. And, yeah, join me on my lives next week. We'll be using this product again. And, yeah, see you then. Take care, everybody. Bye.